everyone, and thank you for joining me once again. So this video is going to be a very short question and answer video this week, and we're going to be talking about the topic, will my visit to North Korea affect future travel? So without further ado, we're going to get into it, but before I do, just one second, I want to thank my patrons. Thanks for the constant support to the channel, and that is to Clarke, James, Charles and Alex. Okay, so let's get into it. So unfortunately, at the time of recording, which is May 2022, oh my gosh, it's that time of year already, the DPRK borders are still unfortunately shut. But that doesn't mean we can't look ahead and hope for a border reopening potentially in 2023 and start planning our tours to North Korea and thinking about these kind of things again. So will your visit to North Korea affect you from traveling to other countries in the future? Generally, no. However, there are a few important exceptions, so please stick with me. And firstly, I also just want to set out a little bit of a disclaimer that everything I say here is from official information currently available in the public domain, or it's from my own personal experience and knowledge in the industry of North Korea tourism. However, that doesn't mean that on an individual basis, all of this applies 100% of the time and is 100% accurate. So bear that in mind when you do plan your tour to North Korea. So traveling to North Korea, you don't get a visa or a stamp in your passport. You can, if you want, you can apply to especially get the visa stamp into your passport, but usually, I've spoken about this before, the North Korean visa comes in a blue booklet. I'll probably put a picture of it here. It comes in a blue booklet and it's outside of your passport, and that is what gets stamped on exit and on entry. And upon exit of the country, they take this blue slip off you, so you do not take it out of the country. Therefore, technically, there is nothing in your passport saying that you have been to North Korea. I've been to South Korea multiple times, for example, and none of them, actually, I even have North Korean stamps in my passport. That's a different story, but I've never been picked up on it. However, one thing to note is that if you are traveling in and out of North Korea via the train at any point, you will be going through a border crossing called Dandong in China. And if you are crossing through Dandong in China, you're going to get an entry or exit stamp that says Dandong in it. Now it says it in Chinese characters, and not many people know where Dandong is or, you know, anything really about Dandong. But if they really wanted to, they could figure out that you've been to North Korea because of this stamp, because if you are exiting or entering China through Dandong, there is only one possible country that you could have been exiting or entering from, and that is North Korea. In fact, I have this in my passport. I have a load of Dandong stamps in my passport. I can show you what it's like. I don't know if you can see it here or if you can read Chinese characters, but I will put it up bigger. Found a clearer one for you here. That is an exit from Dandong, and that's an entry from Dandong. If you're interested, this is my last time out of North Korea. 2020, January the 7th. Who knew that I would be here doing this right now, having still never re-entered North Korea? So of course this Dandong stamp is absolutely no problem. It's just one of the things that potentially could signify in your passport that you have been in and out of North Korea. Now this is usually not a problem, actually. There may also be instances where you have to declare that you've been to North Korea. For example, some country visa applications might ask you which countries you've visited in the past 5 years or past couple of years, or name the past 20 countries that you visited, something like that. And you definitely shouldn't lie on these applications. But if you've been to North Korea, it doesn't usually matter. However, there is one country where the rules change up a little bit. And so if you do travel to North Korea, it can make a difference if you then want to travel to the USA. As some of you might be aware, there is currently a travel ban on Americans visiting North Korea. As of Tuesday, 6th of August 2019, the United States has introduced travel restrictions on foreign nationals who have visited North Korea. The US government announced that anyone who has been to North Korea since March 2011 would no longer qualify for the ESTA, the visa-free entry scheme used by citizens of many countries. So this basically means that people who were previously eligible to get the ESTA visa, which is a simple electronic visa that you kind of apply for online to transit through the USA, you can no longer get this ESTA visa. However, it doesn't mean that you're banned from visiting the USA. It simply means that you have to go through the whole process, pay for and wait for a proper full US visa. Otherwise, that is about it. In general, no, it will not affect your future travel if you have been to North Korea. Most people won't even know about it. So that is really about it. Thank you for sticking with me until the end. Let's cross our fingers that North Korea travel resumes in 2023 and I can see you guys there. Thanks, see you next time. Bye bye.